over the next 5 years, and there'll also be new programmes for children. Speaking at Labour's last major gathering before the general election, Labour leader Ed Miliband has unveiled more of the party's election promises. He says the party will raise living standards for families if Labour win a majority on May the 7th.
Now, this government really thinks that economic growth is actually generated somewhere else. They think it's generated at the top. And all we have to do is just wait for it to trickle down to everyday families. Well, we've got a different view. And that's why we'll write the next chapter in the fight to abolish poverty pay in our country. You know the minimum wage. The minimum wage has gone up by just 70 pence in the last 5 years. With a Labour government, it will increase by at least twice as much, to over £8 an hour, a Labour promise to transform the lives of low-paid people. And because of what we know about security and the importance of security, we'll do something else. We'll put an end to the exploitation of zero-hours contracts, and we'll legislate for a new principle. And we'll legislate for a new principle. If you work regular hours, you get a regular contract. That should be a basic principle of a modern, decent economy. We'll help mums and dads balance work and family life too, with 25 hours free childcare for 3- and 4-year-olds. And we'll also stand up to the vested interests, including the big energy companies. The costs of energy have come tumbling down by 20% over the last year because of what's happened to the price of oil globally. But think about your bills. They've not come down by 20%, have they? No. The sky-high prices that families pay have only fallen by a fraction of that. Now, what better evidence do we need of the chronic overcharging, the broken markets, and the rip-offs being faced by millions of families? Now, of course, the Tories won't act. But even David Cameron and George Osborne admit there is a problem. But they won't act, and the whole country knows it. And why? It's because they'll never stand up to the powerful interests. And they will never stand up for you. That's why we need a Labour government. And my government will be different. We will go ahead with our price freeze, so prices can only fall and cannot rise. But we'll do something else. We'll reset the broken energy market, and we'll go still further. We'll pass a law giving the regulator a legal duty to ensure fair prices. We will pass a law to ensure that falling costs are passed on to the consumer in lower energy prices this winter.
Ed Miliband speaking earlier. The body